Hey YouTubers and everybody else who's possibly watching. There's been something that's been on my mind and I just wanted to kind of talk about it before I did my daily treadmill. I was having a wonderful conversation with a gal, and at the end of the conversation, now this was probably a couple of days after my gastric bypass surgery. So, as you can imagine, the whole conversation was around dieting and the gastric bypass and all that kind of stuff. So, after this wonderful conversation, she says, I need to be honest with you. When I first saw you, I thought to myself, she doesn't need the gastric bypass. That kind of stuck with me. Now, normally, I would wear clothes that were sweatshirts that when they round about, they cover up my stomach. There's these like layering panels that you can buy. It's just like a round piece of fabric that makes it look like your clothes are layered, that I would put over my stomach down here because my stomach would hang below my lap. So I would cover it. So I kind of, over the past couple of years of gaining massive amounts of weight, had learned how to disguise my weight. But the second my clothes came off, all that weight would fall out and be a huge anxiety for me. Um, Really quickly, over the past couple of years, there have been several insulting comments about my weight made by all walks of life people. Um, I was once put on a very horrible website. Someone screenshot a picture of me and my husband and sent it into a website that specifically targets um, people who are married in the military. And the way our picture was posed, not by us, but the photographer had posed us, people started making fun of me and my weight and saying how my husband deserved better and didn't deserve a fat cow and how I was going to break him. And it was pretty awful. From there, I've had other women specifically screenshotting and sharing amongst themselves pictures of my life who had pretended to be friends just so they could make fun of me. It's weird. You think as you get older, you'd get more mature and have better things to do because these women had families, and some of them were big girls too. Um, but what this did for me is what I should have done is just said, who cares what they think? They're not my real friends, so then just get rid of them and just move on with my life. But what it did was cause massive anxiety. Anxiety that was so bad that over the past year, I didn't want to leave my house most of the time. I quit going to church. I didn't want people to come in. I didn't want people to come into my house. I couldn't fit into my fat clothes anymore. I was getting really fat. And there was nothing I could do about it. I didn't know I had severe hypothyroidism, so I was fighting with myself every day. And I was just getting bigger and bigger, feeling like I wasn't good enough for my wonderfully fit, very handsome husband. My kids stopped drawing pictures of stick figures and started drawing me around. My kids innocently didn't realize that they were hurting my feelings but would make comments about me. And I was getting sicker. I had broke one ankle when I fell in a hole because I was jogging, and then I fell down a flight of stairs because the ankle that I had a surgery on gave out on me. I broke my other ankle, which is permanently broke for the rest of my life. It will never be completely fixed. I would talk to my doctor. I said, I'll do whatever. Help me, because I don't know. Finally, gastric bypass surgery was the answer. And I've dramatically, you know, I've said in past videos, I'm so scared to throw up and I'm so scared of dumping syndrome that I'm literally trying. I'm working really hard. I've had my moments, but I'm working really hard trying to follow the routine that my doctor has set in place for me. And I've, dropped several pounds, and my stomach that once stuck out to here is obviously now in here, and it's getting better and better every day. I'm loving what I see. We bought these before I even had my surgery, this and this matching bra, sports bra, and I couldn't even barely get it on, nevertheless fit it. So it's pretty awesome to have those moments. I'm able to tie my shoes better. I'm able to keep up with my kids better. And in fact, I don't have insomnia now, which is totally weird. Just losing 20 some pounds has made it so I sleep better at night. I don't toss and turn as much. I don't, because I look at my Fitbit, it tracks your sleep and it tells how many times you tossed and turned, how many times you're actually awake, how long you were actually asleep. And my sleep is a lot longer. My tossing and turning is a lot less. I'm awake. I sleep a lot more. I think the biggest thing is I've been tracking a lot of my inches progress with my daughter. I have a 8-year-old daughter. She's pretty tiny. So before my surgery, I had her wrap her arms around me, and it literally was like this far apart. She couldn't touch it all, and then it's gradually gotten closer. Now she can overlap like this. That has been the best moment for me, is her being able to wrap her arms around me. I don't quite in the mirror. I mean, I see it somewhat, but it's not this section that's gone in as much, but this went in so much more that she was able to hug me closer and reach her arms around farther, and that's made so much difference. Seeing those pictures just makes me so emotional because it's such a great non-scale victory. I'm still not able to fit into smaller jeans, which is totally weird because I'm still wide around here, and my stomach down here. You can't necessarily see it as much, but it still hangs. I have lots of excess skin. And my friend says at any moment, all of a sudden I'll skip pant sizes and it'll be amazing, but I'm still in a 16, 18 pants. I don't care though. I have an incision that's right along my pant line, so wearing jeans is extremely uncomfortable for me right now anyway. I guess in the long run, what that lady said to me is, it didn't seem like I needed it, but finding out that if I didn't have this surgery now, I was just going to continue to gain weight and gain weight and gain weight. And, my insurance, is only for such a certain amount of time. I could not be insured in the future when I'm 300-400 pounds because my disease hadn't helped me gain this weight that I couldn't fight. By then I would have much more excess hanging skin, and by then who knows if I would have been able to have the surgery. I'm glad I did it now. At the end of the day, what I want to convey here is you don't know what someone's going through. You don't know their story. They don't know yours. I know many of you who watch this are also gastric bypass either potentials or have already gone through it, and you're just watching because I forced you. Well, I don't really force you, but I was like, watch my video. So you know this journey, or you are going to. And just hang in there, People are going to say stupid stuff all the time. Someone's going to say something stupid. It's going to totally throw you off. I just think we just eventually have to learn how to deal. Some people are born with that. Some people are born with not giving a rat's crap what people think. And then there are some of us who will physically cry about it. And that's okay too. And I think I just wanted to throw out there that okay, some people don't like this terminology, and I'm sorry if that's you, but my whole mantra, or not necessarily mantra, but my whole little thing is trapped skinny girl. And I really, one day would love to hear someone say, man, you're so skinny, because I have fought from being so fat. If I can hear you're fat, I can hear you're skinny. I feel like a trapped skinny girl. And with that being said, I thank you so much for watching my video. And I wish you the best of luck on your journey, if you're having one or about to have one. And if you have not subscribed yet, I think you should do that. click subscribe. The link to my blog is also below. Sometimes I don't get to it right away. I have to load this through my phone first and then go back to my computer and do all the details. So click on the link below when you see it. I am also on Instagram as Trapped Skinny Girl. If you are a psycho or you're trying to sell me a wrap or a pill or a shake, I don't really need it. So if you ask for me and then I see that you're all about wrapping it up or doing that wrap thing or trying to get me to take that pill or do this workout, I'm good. Then I'll probably unlike you because I'm good. I don't need solicitation. But I love having my weight loss family on board. So go ahead and click follow. And